Hello curl friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It's so good to have you. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps me out, and you might as well turn on the notifications so you never miss another curly haired video. So this week I do want to make a quick preface or note. If you hear some background noise, I apologize. We do have some painters working on the outside of our house, and I'm really sorry about that. But it is what it is. I can't change it. So this week, if you haven't already guessed by the title, we are going to be doing the Denman brush. And I've already kind of done some videos where I've kind of showed how I've used it for styling, and I should say sometimes just brushing through product, but we're going to do something a little bit different with it today. I have here with me the D3 Denman brush, which contains 7 rows normally. But if you look at it right now, I have some of the rows missing. I took 3 of the rows out, and we are going to be styling one side of my head with the 4 rows that are remaining in it, and then we're going to insert these other rows into the Denman brush and try styling the other side of my hair with the 7 rows. So if you want to see how that turns out, I've never done it before. I have brushed it with the 4 rows and I have brushed it with the 7 rows, but never like side by side. Theoretically, the more rows that you have is supposed to make your curls less clumped, just more spread out. And so I'm trying to think back if I really noticed too much of a difference with my hair on that. I have been brushing it with the 4 rows for quite some time now, and I'm not sure I noticed too much of a difference, but this is what the side-by-side test is going to do. It's going to give us more answers as to whether it really makes a huge difference whether you have 7 rows or just 4, or however many you want to design it to. So I'm going to take you into my bathroom because really it's easier for me if I'm going to properly use the Denman brush. It's easier for me to have a large mirror in front of me. I apologize for the fact that the lighting is not going to be the greatest there, but it is what it is and I can't help it. So bear with me and come see this experiment that we have. Okay, I'm starting out with the 7-row Denman on this side. I'm ready to do my 4-row on this side. Need to get more water. Here are my results so far for this side versus this side. Hair's kind of long, it's hard to get it all in frame, but I am going to kind of wet this down a little bit more and scrunch in some mousse, and then I will diffuse my hair and I'll be back to show you my final results. Okay, I have finished diffusing and these are my results. So this side was the side that I did the 7-row. And this is the underside of it. I feel like I have a little bit more piecier curls here. I did like they did clump together. I did break it up a little bit because my curls, they'll curl back together, but like these two were one. So I just broke those up a little bit, and there was another couple pieces in here. But I feel like these spiraled more for me. And the underneath though is piecier. So, I mean, it is what it is. This is my least curly section underneath, and especially right in here, this, I just don't have much, it just doesn't curl regardless of what I do. I can finger coil, which I'm not that great at. I can finger roll. Still, I don't get much curl pattern there. But this is the tightest curl pattern up on top. And then on this side is the one that I did the 4-row. And I don't feel like I have as tight of curl pattern here. It could be due to the brush, probably partially. This is also my side that kind of isn't quite as curly. Even on the top, I do get spirals on the top usually, but this side just struggles a little bit more than this side. And so, I mean, it is what it is. But I do like the underneath, how this is a little bit more clumped rather than the pieciness that I have over here. I just feel like this looks a little less stringy, so to speak. And so these are my results with the Denman. I mean, I really wasn't 100% sure what to expect. I've never done a side-by-side. And so now we know. Now I know. I do like, I guess, when I'm using the 7-row, this gives me, I feel like, probably a little bit more defined results. But if I'm not looking for definition necessarily, maybe if I'm just trying to disperse product or just smooth down my hair, the 4-row is nice because it doesn't put quite as much tension on my hair with my fine strands. Sometimes that can cause a little bit more breakage or a little bit more hair fall or shed. Maybe I would have shedded it anyways through other means, but I just feel like if I'm going through a shedding period, I would prefer or feel more comfortable to do the 4-row. And in any other time, you know, I may want the 7 row, especially if I want this more piece-y spiraled look. So these are my results. Let me know what you think down below. And have you tried this before? Which do you prefer? Do you prefer 7 row or less? And until I see you next week, have a great day. Bye.